All right, so as you can see, this video is about fixed interest rates and just some of the things really that you need to be aware of if you are considering fixing. So first of all, I would say that the main thing really to be aware of is that there can be break costs. So breaking a fixed loan would really occur in circumstances when you were to sell a property during a fixed period, or if you were to refinance the loan during that fixed period. The break costs are calculated really by a number of factors, which would be the amount that you have fixed, the amount of time left on the fixed term, and what the variable rates are when you fix. So the actual break costs change each day, and it can be up thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you are fixing, you really want to be sure about doing it. So typically fixed loans range from about 1 to 5 years. Most people, I would say, really fix for about 2 years. And I guess the correct reason to fix is because you want to have certainty in repayment and the comfort of knowing what you're paying each month, as opposed to speculating what you think the interest rates are going to be doing over the next 6 to 12 months and thinking that you're going to outsmart the bank. That's probably the wrong reason to be fixing. So as mortgage brokers, we can't actually advise you whether you should or should not fix. What we are really there to do is explain to you what the options are and what fixing really means. So having said that, there are a few other things really to consider with fixed loans. Probably a really significant one is that offset accounts are not effective or don't really work against a fixed loan. I'll cover in a separate video how you can split the lending up and incorporate an offset account there as well. But the main thing to realise there is that offset accounts and fixed loans don't really go hand in hand. You can actually be penalised if you wanted to make extra repayments into a fixed loan, so you can be quite restricted there in terms of extra repayments. And another thing to be aware of is that the rate when you submit the application is not necessarily the fixed rate that you will get when the property settles. So that's why banks offer what they call a rate lock fee, which it differs from bank to bank, but it's around $750 to lock that rate in, so that you know exactly what rate you'll get when the transaction settles. So hopefully that's a bit of an explainer there on the concept of fixed rates, but definitely get in touch with us specifically about your circumstances to discuss things like fixing.